We were always told, we're giving you the whole truth. This is the truth. But yet my understanding is there's a classified report out there. And if there's a classified report, that must mean that there's something that we're not being told.
After this story originally aired in November 2014, For the Record obtained exclusive financial information on Ghoul from a former high-ranking U.S. official.
My name is Thomas Creel, and since the mid-'70s, I have been tracing black money all around the world.
From 2010 to 2012, Thomas Creel was in Afghanistan, commissioned by the Pentagon as the lead forensic accountant for Task Force 2010.
Task Force 2010 was set up in June of 2010, and the purpose was to gain visibility on the illicit monies over in Afghanistan.
What did Task Force 2010 discover about Colonel Ahmed Ghoul?
Our conclusion was that money was the driving force behind the shooting, that his family received money in their family bank account, his gambling debts were paid off, and his loans were paid off.
How much did he receive in his bank account?
The total of all three is probably $250,000.
Creel says this information eventually reached the highest levels of U.S. military and political leadership in Afghanistan.
Everybody knows what's going on. I mean, that's the whole idea, is that we're all there on one team. What Ghoul did fits in with what was happening there. Mullah Omar would instruct his lieutenants to pay certain people. And they explained that to me as being, that's our investments. An investment meant a marker. So I pay you, and I own you for a future attack. It was common practice.
When we presented our findings to officials at U.S. Central Command, a spokesman declined our request for an interview and provided a statement saying, "At the time of the CENTCOM investigation, there were no known investigations into Afghan corruption, and we are not aware of any such investigations since. But I would refer you to the Afghan government for additional details."
If they don't know about this money and you, an investigative journalist, do, why don't they? They specifically told the families, other people that were there that day, myself included, we did extensive monitoring of cell phones, of bank accounts. We've been through it all. There was no money transaction. Either they're completely inept or they're complete bold-faced liars.